Hey Team MX, Coach MJ here. Thank you for joining me for this total body class. What you'll need today is a mat, of course, some water, towel, and some medium to heavy dumbbells. Come on down to the floor with me. Let's get started. We're going to work through our warm up, our movement prep. From here, I want you to plant your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hip, and let's just begin to reach the hip back towards the heel and then rock forward. Taking a few breaths in and out. Good. On this last one, let's hold it back. Let's take that left arm, thread it underneath the right arm, dropping that left ear down towards the floor. Good. Come on out. Let's rock forward and switch sides. Right arm underneath the left. Drop that right ear down. Let's repeat that one more time on each side. Use your breath. If you feel like you want to hang out this bottom position a little longer, feel free to do so. Get back to your tabletop. Let's move into a cat-cow. So let's push the hip back, gaze up, and then as you exhale, let's round up nice and tall into that scary cat. Inhale, push your hips back. Gaze up, exhale, round up really high, sucking that belly button in, dropping the head down. Last time, really focus on just moving through your pelvic. Keep your shoulders over your wrists. Nice flat back. Send that right leg out to the side. Foot is flat. From here, I want you to think about reaching the hip to the wall behind you. Try not to let your bum drop in that back round. You want to keep your spine nice and straight. So reach your hips back. Breathe, allowing that inner thigh to really lengthen, and then rock forward. Let's do that. Two more breaths. Nice little pause. Good. Last one. Good. Let's switch sides. I'll just turn to the front so you can see this view. Gonna plant that heel down. Go ahead and rock back. Again, just move through your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Last time. Nice. From here, we're going to move into our world's greatest stretch. So we're going to bring that right foot forward. Bring both palms on the inside of that inner thigh. Let's just hang out here for just a moment. Excuse me. Feel what you feel. Feel that hamstring, the hips really trying to fight its way open. You can stay here or you could come along into that nice, long, low lunge position. Again, take a moment, pause and breathe. Good. Reach the right palm down towards the floor and then go ahead and open up that top arm to the ceiling. We're going to bring that top arm to the outside and then sit back into both of the heels. Right toe is up for a hamstring stretch. Good. Let's release it back down. Let's repeat that one more time. Arm inside the instep. Exhale, open up tall. Plant the hand back into the heels for a hamstring stretch. Good. Let's release it and switch sides. Both hands on the inside. Take a moment. Breathe into this position. Big inhale, exhale. Gonna come into that low lunge if you choose to. Left hand inside and then open up tall. Again, move through your breath here. Whoop, almost forgot to come back to the hamstring. Let's not forget that part. Good, let's repeat that one more time. Inhale, reach down. It felt so good. So listen, if you forget because that lunge position feels good, go ahead and stay there. Good. Let's go into our pillar bridge position. So plant your palms down to the floor, your forearms, and let's step back nice and strong. Settle the hip down. And we're just going to breathe. Let's squeeze the glutes nice and tight. Pull the belly button in. Legs are strong. Drive back through the heels. And let's just hold this position here for another 10 seconds. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let's flip to our side for a side lying 90-90 stretch. Stack the knees, stack the ankles. Palms are going to stack on top of each other. Take a big inhale. Reach that right arm out. Thumb is up. Then open up nice and slow. Good. And close it. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Reach open. Good. Before we go to the other side, let's just roll to our backs. Hands out to the side. All we're going to do is just drop those knees side to side. Each time you drop, just think about that inside knee trying to really reach down towards the floor. I mean, there's only two knees, but the inner leg. Good. And let's roll to the opposite side for that line, 90-90. Stack it up. Left hand is on top this time. Let's reach and open. Nice and slow. Good. Let's do that one more time. Squeeze those knees a little tighter. Don't allow them to separate. Nice job. Come on and push yourself up. We're just going to do a few jumping jacks, get our nervous system ready to tackle the workout today. If you like, you just tap side to side, or you can join me with both legs. 10 jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Team Amex, let's get started with the first circuit. Just going to get a little sip of water. We got some front squats coming up, followed by presses. All right, so grab your weights. We're going to sit those dumbbells to the front of our shoulders, just the tips. Set your squat stance. We got 10 reps here. All right, let's get started. We're going to squat it down and then drive up. It's 1. Now we're going to be on different paces, so make sure you keep your count. Maybe today you decide to scale it back a little bit. Instead of 10, maybe you'll do 8. Or maybe you want to level it up. Do 10, but get a little deeper with good form. Push a little faster. 2 more. Nice. All right. We got shoulder presses. So all we're going to do is press those dumbbells directly up and back to the shoulder. 10 reps. And breathe. Breaking these two apart from squat to shoulder press allows you to just recover. People are often so surprised how the heart rate elevates while doing squats. That whole body is working hard, trying to keep good posture, trying to keep you stable. So that blood is pumping to get through the whole body. All right, I'm going to do 2 more because, I start talking, I lose my count. All right, if you want, you keep your dumbbells at your shoulders. I'll bring them down to the side. We've got alternating forward lunges. So we're going to step right and drive back through that front heel and then left. Now, if you find that it's bothering your knee stepping forward, go ahead back into a reverse lunge. We got a total of 10, so 5 and 5. And breathe. Every time I plant my foot forward, I think about planting my heel and then my toe down. This way, I know that as I go to push back, I'm pushing back through the whole foot, not just the toe. 1 more. Nice. I just put my weights down, get a little sip of water. We got round 2 coming up. Remember, we're dabbing with the towel. We're not wiping. All right. Every time you go to put something on your face, treat that skin kindly. All right. We're not going to look young forever, but we might as well try. All right, team. Round 2. I'm going to pick up some heavier weights because I have them. If you have them and you feel comfortable going a little heavier, go for it. All right. We're going to combine our front squats and our presses now. 2 movements. So we're going to front squat, then we're going to press. All right, you ready? We got 10. Inhale and breathe. Keep that chest up. Sit those hips back. 4, really drive that whole foot down into the ground. Halfway. Then see if you can press directly overhead, not out in front of you. Good, I have 2 more here. Last one. Nice. You can bring them down to the side or keep them at your shoulders. We got alternating forward lunges. Here we go. Keep that chest up. One more for me. Good. If you're still working, finish it up. Whew. I'm going to get a little sip of water. One more round to go. I know I say this every class, but hydrating through my workout not only keeps my body hydrated, but also gives me an opportunity to recover from the previous movements. All right, team. Last round. We're going to combine all three movements. All right. I'm going to use my previous weights. We got a bunch of compound movements. I like to say build a bear. So we've got a front squat, a press, forward lunge. Now this time, we're doing 2 forward lunges per movement. All right. Let's get started. Front squat, press, and lunge. And lunge again. That's one team. Reset your feet for those front squats. Now, you can be really mindful after your lunge, reset your feet for your squat. 2, it'll take away that extra step and lunge. And don't forget to breathe. Reset. 3 and press and lunge. Reset, squat. 4, press. Whew, lunge. Squat, press, lunge. Good. Squat, halfway, press, lunge. Squat, press. Make sure you're breathing in lunge. Take your time. I know shoulders are on fire. My shoulders are on fire. We're almost there. So if you want, bring them down to the side when you lunge. Here we go. 2 more. 8. Press and lunge. Good. Reset. Press. I'm sorry. Squat and press. That's 9. And lunge. Last one, team. Squat, press, and lunge. Whew. That's it. If you're still working, get it done. Whew. A little water. A little dab. Excuse me. So we're moving into our next circuit. We've got Romanian deadlifts. All right. So big muscle group, those glutes, powerful. So you want to try to use your heavier weights here. So I'm fortunate enough to be in a fitness center, and maybe you are too, and you're doing this workout on your Fit app, right? In a fitness center, so you'll have the option to use heavier weights as we move through. But if you don't, that's fine. You want to increase the level, again, add some more reps, move a little quicker with more efficiency. So our RDLs, our weights are going to slide down our thighs as our hips push back to the wall, mid-shin. From here, you should feel an intense stretch in the hamstring, a nice straight back, head is in line, and then you're going to use your glutes to squeeze out of that position. All right, team. 10 reps. Chest is up. Here we go. Hips push back. Mid-chin, squeeze the glutes up. Now, while you're doing this, let's keep those dumbbells really close to those legs, like you're using a paintbrush Paint brushing down the leg and then squeeze up. As you squeeze up, you're using the glutes, not the lower back. Last one. Nice job. All right. Easy peasy. Bicep curls. Curl up. Good. And breathe. Another great opportunity to recover. And squeeze. We got 10. Last one here. Whew. All right. I'm going to put down my dumbbells and grab a lighter dumbbell. We're moving into lateral lunges. So we're going to stand nice and wide. Toes are forward. I have the dumbbell in my left hand. You don't have to use any weight at all. I'm going to shift my weight over to the right side, reaching that dumbbell inside of my shin. 10 and 10. Here we go. Shift and push. Good. Make sure those toes stay forward. One straight line. Make sure that knee doesn't go out to the side. You want it to stay in line with your toe. Push. Last one. Nice. Let's switch sides. Left side, right hand with the dumbbell. And push. I like to use this free hand to help generate a little bit more power. Nice. All right. Little sip of water. Round two's coming up. So I'm going a little heavier on my RDLs, but I'm going to go a little less when I get to my curls, okay? So keep that in mind. Certainly, you can go heavier with the RDLs followed by the curls and see how many reps you can do. And if you get stuck, you put those heavy weights down, get some lighter weights. Here we go. Hips push back. Feel that hamstring. Squeeze those glutes up. See if you can put that butt print on the wall behind you. See if you can hold a glass of water at the bottom without spilling. And 10. So actually, I'm going to try to use these heavier weights for my curls. Big inhale, and let's curl. And I'll do as many as I can. If I could get to 10, kudos. If I can't, I get lighter weights, still kudos. You know, sometimes it's about showing up. And that is the biggest part of your wellness journey, showing up for yourself. You know, some days you may not have it in you, but you made an effort to get to a space where you can move. Whew. I'm going to do 2 more. The last one here for me, 10 reps. Oh. All right. We're moving to those lateral lunges. They're actually called lateral squats because with a lunge, you're actually moving. So these are actually lateral squats. I occasionally use the names interchangeably. All right, nice and wide, toes are forward. Left hand with the weight, right side movement. Sit it, power it up. And breathe. So just like your squats, just like those RDLs, want to keep the back straight. Don't think about reaching so low that you begin to round, all right? Sit back in that chair, squeeze up. It's not about how low you can go in this movement. This is like a single leg squat because that right side is doing all the work. Let's switch sides. Here we go. Sit back into the chair. Power up. Push. You hear that breath? That's helping me get through this movement. You want to always make sure you breathe. All right? Little sip of water. All right. So we're going to combine the RDLs and the bicep curl. So find a weight, which probably would be your bicep weight, that you can curl. Again, feel free to swap it out if it gets too heavy. So what we're going to do is hinge back, RDL, squeeze up, bicep curl, reset. All right? All right, team, last round here. Woo, here we go. Hips back, squeeze up, and curl. Reset. Curl, reset each time. Now don't let those bicep curls get sloppy because you're adding the movements. Still really focus on squeezing the bicep, coming down with control, resetting. Big squeeze with the glutes, big squeeze with the biceps, down slow, reset. Squeeze up. 10 reps, team, halfway. Nice flat back. Whew. Slowing down on my curls, but I'm gonna get through it. If you're ahead of me, just get it done. Whew. Now, I'm tightening up my glutes a little tighter when I go to curl so I can try to prevent that back from swaying. Woo! Whew. All right. I'm going to just give myself a quick jab, and we'll finish out the set with those lateral lunges. All right. I'm going to start to my left side. So I'm holding the dumbbell in my right hand. Toes are forward, sitting back into that chair on the left side, and then powering up. All right. Whenever you're ready, join in if you haven't already started. Good. Push to that bent knee. Sit back. Listen, that breath is a powerful tool to get you out of that bottom position. All right. Left hand, sitting to the right, hips back, back is straight. I power up to that right bent knee. Now I'm not touching down because if I go any lower, my back is going to want to round. I don't want that to happen. And 10. All right, team. All right. We're coming down to the ground. Have a little sip. We're going to bring our weights with us. You can also bring your water with you because we're going to be down here for the remainder, or at least this round here. So our next move is a plank with a dumbbell row. So I want you to grab a lighter weight, okay? And then if you feel like you can go a little heavier on your next set, you go a little heavier. So we're going to grip the dumbbells, and we're going to stand in a wide plank stance. Feet are nice and wide, and we're settling the hips down in line. We don't want the hips to be up high. We want them nice and low with the shoulder. We're going to roll right, bring the dumbbells down gently, and roll left. All right? Nice control. You also have the option of not using any weights and just pulling through the elbow, planting the hands down. We have 10 total here. All right, team. Let's get started. Remember, be nice to your wrists when you reset those dumbbells on the floor. Whew, here we go. Your count, your pace here. Keep those hips down. They're going to want to rise up as you pull. Resist the urge. Nice job, team. All right, we're flipping over. We've got some dead bugs. If you like, you can add a lighter dumbbell because we're going to add a pullover to it. So technically, it's not a dead bug. It's a heel tap with a pullover. All right, so from here, we're going to reach the arms back while we extend the leg out and then pull in. What's really important is that you keep those arms as straight as possible as you're pulling back. Try not to flex it back. We really want to work those obliques, those stabilizing back muscles, and our lats. We got a total of 10 reps, team. Here we go. Reach your back, strong pull, but be nice to your shoulders. Make sure you really got them pat down, meaning they're not pulling up to your ear. Because then that means you just have just the arms working. We want to really incorporate those lats as well. They're much stronger than the shoulder. And they're also going to say, hey, wake up, core. 1 and 1. Last one. Nice job, team. All right, we're just going to flip over. We got alternating arm and leg. So right arm is going to extend out, left leg's going to extend back, and then we'll switch. So nice flat back. I want you to be able to balance that water on your back. Here we go. And if you're not sure if your back is flat, maybe you can put, I don't know, a sock, a balled up sock, or a pillow on your back. A throw pillow would be great, just to make sure you're not rolling, because if that pillow falls off, then you know that your back's not flat. 2 more. Take your time. Nice. All right. Woo. Grab that. All right, back to those rows. Now you use lighter dumbbells or no dumbbells. If you feel like you can level it up, level it up. All right. Here we go. 10 reps. Now for me, it's kind of tough trying to talk through this. So you may hear a moment of silence. Halfway. Made it through. We got those pullovers on your back. 10 reps total. Take your time. It's no rush here. Here we go. Maybe I'll hover at the bottom. Ask yourself, is my lower back or my whole back staying connected with the floor? Or am I arching my lower back? If you find that you're arching, I want you to really pull the belly button in and really press the back down. So when we think of core, we're thinking of abs, back stabilization, hip stabilization. It's not just all about ab crunches, all right? It's about stabilizing the back. All right. Alternating arm and leg, 10 reps. We're almost done, team. Let's fight through this one. We're at the very end. We have one more round and then a quick finisher. Burn some calories, get some steps in. Then you're done. That finisher is going to take us about 2 minutes at most. All right, 3 minutes. 2 more here. All right. Dab, dab. One more round. Those plank rows are tough, man. They're really tough. And the interesting thing about these dumbbells I'm using, the handle's much more narrow than the bigger ones. So it does feel a little uncomfortable. But if it's the same for you, maybe you'll stretch your hands, stretch your forearms, all right? Listen, It's not a whole bunch of pain that's going to make me say I can't do this. All right. So I'm going to get through it. I hope you feel the same. All right. Not unless it's serious pain. Then I'll say back off. Okay. If it's just a little grip pain, you got this. Here we go. Nice and wide. Drop those hips. 10 reps. Don't rush it. Control those dumbbells. Control your body. Halfway. Whew. Did it. On our backs. About to lose my earbud. All right. Here we go. I'm going to hang out at that extension a little longer. I want to really feel my back working hard to stabilize, stay connected to the floor. My lats, really trying to hold those weights over my head while it adds a little core assist. Whew. It's like a little ISO hold there. Yep. There. Feel it. Good. 2 more. Last one. Whew. Nice job. I knew I was going to lose that earbud. Let me get it back in my ear there. Maybe my ear is losing weight. That would be really nice. Here we go. Alternate arm and leg. Belly button is in tight. Still feel like your back is connected to the floor. This way you're not rounding. You want to squeeze through the glutes, not the back, as you lift that leg up. All right, team. We're wrapping this up. Let's get that finisher in. Cool down. And you have the rest of your day. All right. Let's get that party started. Because now is the real party, right? Gonna elevate that heart rate. We got 2 movements. Jumping jacks and high knees. Now, just like the warm-up, you can do 2 legs or you can tap side to side. High knees, running or marching. Totally up to you. Maybe you'll use the space around you. All right. So jacks 30 seconds, high knees 10 seconds. Jack 20, high knees 20. Jack 10, high knees 30. All right, team, we're going to get started. 5 seconds. All right. It's actually a little over 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1. Jacks, 30 seconds. Now, I'm not jumping, so I'm going to really try to move through this quickly so I can really get my heart rate to climb. And if it doesn't climb here, you best to believe it's going to climb when we get to those high knees. Halfway, come on, breathe. That's it, team. If you want, you can clap. You can alternate. 3, 2, 1. All right, high knees. 1. Pull it up. Right? Again, maybe you want to run in place. 5 seconds. And rest. All right, quick breather. Round 2, I told you it's going to happen quickly. 20 seconds, jumping jacks. Let's work. That's it. Breathe. Again, I don't know what's going on with my ear, but I hope you can still hear me though. Whew. 10 seconds. Keep slipping out. I think I fixed it this time. And rest. I got it. It's going to stay in now. All right, 20 seconds, high knees. Let's go. Run to that camera. Run back. Run to the side. Then I run to my other side. That breaks up the monotony of the work. 3, 2, 1. All right, team. Last round, big round. Get ready for it. 10 seconds, jack. 30 seconds, high knees. Let's work. 5 seconds. And breath. All right. 30 seconds. High knees. Let's go. This is it. Maybe you'll try to run a little faster. Maybe you'll try to pull your knees a little higher. Totally up to you here. Let's get it. Pump those arms. 20 seconds. Come on. That's it. 10 seconds to go. We got this. Whew. 5. Whew. And time. Nice job, Team Amex. Let's stretch it out. Come on down to the floor with me. So we're going to sit with our right foot out in front, our left foot back. This is a seated 90-90 position. All right, take a big inhale before we even move into the stretch. Maybe your heart rate's super high. Inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale. Long exhale out. That longer exhale is going to really help to down regulate you. All right, so it's going to bring that heart rate down. So you always want to have a shorter inhale and a super long exhale. From here, let's push our knee, our ankle, and our hips down. We're going to reach our chest. Maybe you're facing the camera. Reach your chest towards me while I'm reaching my chest towards you. I don't want your back or your shoulders. I want your chest to reach towards me. Big inhale and exhale and come on up. This time take the right hand to the outside of the right knee. Left palm opens up and let's thread it underneath the right arm, reaching the left ear towards the floor. Maybe you're someone that has more mobility through your backs and your hip. You can actually bring that ear down. Go for it. Good, come on up. Let's switch sides. Nothing fancy here. We're just gonna change sides. Left leg forward, right leg is back. Again, deep breath in. Super long exhale. Drive those knees and ankles and hips down. Chest is up. Reach it towards the camera. Or maybe you're casting on your television. That's nice when you're on a big screen. Maybe you're on your phone. That works too. Come on up. Left hand out to the side. Right arm opens up. Thread it underneath the left arm. Reach that right ear down towards the floor. I've got much more mobility on this side than I do on the opposite side. Whew. We're going to do one quick stretch here. Hamstring, right leg is out. Keep that left leg forward. Inhale up. Long exhale as you reach towards the toe. Maybe the ankle because you can't reach the toe, or maybe even a knee. Try not to round. Keep the chest up. You really want to feel a stretch going through the hamstring and maybe through the lower back as well. Good. Come on up. Switch sides. Right leg is in, left leg is out. Inhale. And reach. Don't fold. Nice. Good. And if you want to just find a comfortable position, we're just going to take 3 deep inhales, super long exhales. All right. Inhale. We want to get back to that restful state that we had at the start of the class. Reset that body. Whenever you're ready, it's your pace, your breath. Move it your own. Hey, Team Amex. It's going to be a scorcher today, so don't forget, hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Listen, if you can stay indoors, stay indoors.